Hey guys, so today I just got done actually going to Walgreens and CVS, just kind of bumming around just for no reason, and I saw some of these and I haven't been able to use these yet. And I know these have been around for a minute and there's been a lot of other people who have already tested them, but I wanted to test them on my channel. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm also going to be doing a full face of other stuff too, but we're focusing on that stuff today. So if you guys want to see how these products perform, at least on my face, then keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to do the typical, this is the Goodbye Pores Primer by Catrice. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over the face, per usual. And then I'm going to mix it in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer Serum. And then we're just going to jump right into it. So I got the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation, and this is in the shade Shell Ivory. Now I'm not usually in any kind of ivory, but this is the one that looked like it was going to match. That might actually still be too dark on me. They didn't have a real big shade range. It only comes with about that much. So I guess let's see how it goes. I've actually never in my life used a stick foundation, so this is a complete first for me all the way. It feels really creamy. And then I'm going to use my Real Techniques blending sponge. See, it looked a lot darker in the stick itself, but on my face it looks pretty light. So that might have been my bad. I might have too light of a foundation, but on the face it looks really nice so far. I don't know if all stick foundations are like this. Like I said, I've never actually used a stick foundation before. This is a total first, but I imagined it being a lot harder to blend out, and it's blending out really nicely. So I don't know if you guys can see here. It's not picking up a whole lot of my dry patches or anything. So we're looking good so far. So then next I'm going to go in, this is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. Also, don't mind these. They weren't supposed to turn out that long, and they kind of did, so I don't know how long I'm going to have them on. I have 4 babies. So I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but anyway, going back into the e.l.f. concealer. I've heard really good things about this concealer. Oh, that is way yellow. I might have gotten a shade too dark to go on top of this unpredicted light foundation, but we'll see how it performs anyway. And the same thing with that Real Techniques blending sponge. I'm just gonna tap it in. Yeah, it's a little yellow for being on top of this foundation, but I'll take it up on the eyelid too. I'll use it to prime. But the eyeshadow. Oh my goodness, yeah, this concealer took my foundation from being coverage to full coverage. And I'm also finding out that a little bit goes a long way. I might be pushing buttons here. I would actually compare this to Shape Tape. At least on my face. Because it's covering up a lot. It's pretty smooth on the face. Now mind you, I have textured skin the way it is, but I usually get a lot of buildup like right here and on my nose area and right here, and it's not doing a whole lot of that. So that's a good sign. And then next, before anything goes anywhere, I picked up the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I've been wanting to try this because I saw Nikki tutorials raving about it, and I got the shade 10 Fair Light because I always like my powder to be a little bit lighter than my foundation, and for concealing, brightening purposes, obviously. I'm just going to take my Real Techniques blending sponge and set my under eyes. And then I'm going to take this big brush. This is the BH Cosmetics #1 Fluffy Face Brush. This is from the Aurora Lights collection. And I'm going to go in there and just set the rest of my face. That's a pretty nice setting powder. Usually I can tell if a setting powder is going to work for me or not right away. Because I have such dry skin, it usually just clings right onto my dry patches, and this one isn't really doing a whole lot of that. So that's pretty surprising to me. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with my typical routine, like bronzer, blush, highlight. So for So for bronzer, I'm going to go into the Sugar Contour De Force Mini Bronzer, this guy, and I'm just going to take that big brush again that I use with the powder, and I'm going to use this for bronzer today. Alright, and then I always like to take my sponge and just kind of go over the edges a little bit of where that bronzer is, just to tone everything down a little bit, because I tend to go a wee bit heavy on my bronzer, which I'm sure if any of you have been on my channel, you guys have already noticed that I always go heavy on my bronzer, and I don't intend to, I just have a heavy hand, and it doesn't always work out in my favor. Alright, and then for blush, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade, again, I don't know how to pronounce this, Ornate or Nat, maybe I can just show you on the camera. That's the name of it. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the name of it. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques Multitask Face Brush and just give my face a little color. Now, even with me putting all these powders and stuff on, nothing's lifting, which is nice. I was a little worried about the foundation lifting up, but it's holding up pretty good. And then for highlight, I'm just going to use, this is the Lottie London The Good Girl highlight. And I'm going to take this on the Moda Pro BMX 465 Precision Angle Brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go do my brows and my eye makeup off camera, and I will be right back to kind of give, I guess, my final thoughts on how the new products were. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so I finished my face and my lips and my brows and everything like that. So with the foundation, I do like it. I am noticing now that it's been a minute, it is collecting a little bit right here in my dry spots and like right in here. It's falling into my lines, my smile lines a little bit right here. But other than that, it looks really good. I love the concealer. I definitely got a shade too dark to go with this light foundation. But I like the concealer. It's laying really nice. It's not creasing or anything like that after I set it. So that looks really good. And the setting powder, I actually really do like. It's made everything feel really smooth on my face. On the other parts of my face where I know I'm dry that the foundation's not picking up on, neither is the powder. So that makes me feel really confident that if I go out, you know, I'm not going to look like a holy cake mess. So I'm going to have to try the powder with my normal foundation and figure out if I truly do like it as much as I think I do. So even with as piddly as that video was, that's all I have for today. I just really wanted to try some new stuff out. If you guys like these kind of smaller, not as compact videos with me just trying out like a couple things, let me know. Otherwise, next time I will save some stuff up. That way I can do like a whole face of new stuff, or however you guys want to see it. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the bell so you guys are notified when I upload a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.